everyone, this is Kayla Lang, and this is my reflection for Assignment 2, which is Assignment 4 for MIT 805. So a synthesis of what my project was about. I was looking into learning management systems that have math fully integrated into them. In some of my prior courses I've looked into and haven't really found a lot of platforms that allow a math program to be fully integrated into the learning environment online. So I was diving a little deeper into that and seeing what I could find. So I found out a few other options that I hadn't found before for different learning management systems. And my school uses PowerSchool or PowerTeacher, but we mainly just use it for a gradebook and for informational databasing. And when I was researching, I saw that there was actually quite a few more features that make it more of a LMS platform than just a gradebook, but it's not, either my school doesn't have access because they're not paying for that part of the subscription, or there are some new features that we're not used to. So that was kind of neat to look and see that there was other options for the program that our school currently uses. And I found one platform that actually looks pretty hopeful as far as integrating math into the platform itself. That was the Buzz program. It is something that you'd have to pay for a subscription of, but in the description and the research that I put into it, I was able to find that they have videos and different instructional things that are linked right into their platform. So it would kind of create their own math program in there, but it didn't give very much information, and I haven't found one yet that says something about being able to put a math program right in there, or having it self-correcting or self-assessing. But I also, in addition to the learning platforms, found some really good online resources. Some of them are ones that I've used in the classroom and I know are really helpful, but I also found some new sites that could be a great way to engage or inform students outside of just the traditional instruction in the classroom. So it was nice to be able to put them all together in one place so I have access to them whenever I want through the school year. Some of the takeaways, my two big takeaways are the resources that I found, being able to have them in one place so I can go back and refer to them, but also be able to share them with other people. And just having some options of platforms that I could look into creating or playing with for the future. My position is changing this year, so this year is going to be a lot of figuring out my curriculum in my classroom, but in the future years, maybe I can look at how to bring all of that to the online platform a little more and make it more accessible for students online. But I think this year is going to be survival mode, and then creation can come later on. And the second takeaway, as far as a collaboration, is just thinking of ideas that I could use a collaborative document like what we used for our group. We just had an ongoing thread of conversation for the different parts where people could comment on questions or people's statements, and we could keep each other up to date or check in on each other for the progress of the project. And some of the ways that I thought I could use this for this upcoming year are having an ongoing document for parent conversation logs. We could do, there's ways in Google Docs where they now have an outline. And if you use a heading, you could do a child's name for a heading. And in the outline, that child's name would pop up. So you could create a separate page for each child if you wanted, or a separate section, and click on that child's name for the outline. And it would pop right up to all of their information, and you could just add some dialogue onto that section. And also, I've been working with pacing for next year with my counterpart for 8th grade math, and I actually created mini calendars and did the outline for each month. So hopefully we can keep that up to date with what our pacing actually was. So next year when we go to plan, we have exactly how long each thing took us, what we had to modify, and we can link anything right to the document if we create warm-ups or activities or anything like that. So it's all kind of a home base for the entire year. So the collaboration with Google is pretty phenomenal and endless possibilities, but those are two that I came up with when thinking about our collaboration for this project. So I just want to thank my group mates. They were very easy to work with. This project was pretty seamless for us, and that was because everybody put in their part and did a lot of work. So thank you to my group mates and to everyone else who has commented and taken a look at our site.